Shrek, baby, yeah. Like, we all love Shrek, right? I think a few of us kind of love the franchise more than others. I commissioned this here donkey mask so that I could, look pretty spiffy when I go to like Shrek Fest and the Shrek raves. I'm like the life of the party whenever I put this on. I love Shrek way too much, man. But so does the food industry. There's been many different abhorrent food items made revolving around Shrek movies, and I remember being a kid around then and actually consuming those products. It definitely almost killed me numerous times, as each of these things are bad for your health. My parents obviously wouldn't purchase any of these items willingly, so I had to sneak them into the shopping carts, and it worked like 9 times out of 11. But you know what? I wanted to revisit some of these food items and see if it was as good as I remembered them being as a kid, or just as bad as I always remembered them being for my health. The first thing I kind of want to talk about are the Shrek Twinkies. You got like the beautiful box art featuring my man Shrek angrily looking at you like, "You're about to buy the stupid Twinkies, you stupid human. Your health doesn't matter. Shrek is life." This is what he was yelling at us. It was crazy, man. It was weird. He's even got a balled up fist like he's gonna pummel you if you don't buy it. This was to promote the Shrek Forever After movie, the 4th movie in the franchise. And what you got is, your typical Twinkie, with the golden spongy cake outer shell. This time, though, filled with what they've dubbed Ogre Green, which, they claim has the same great taste as the original white filling. This was definitely a lie. But you know what? There's always lies in advertising. If it looks like guacamole, it probably tastes like guacamole. Now, the thing is, Hostess knew these Twinkies looked very unappetizing, which is why they done put the whole sweepstakes thing where you could win an all-expense-paid vacation or other Shrek prizes to sell this nasty-ass green doo-doo to kids. Did it work? Well, yeah, it did. And back then, there were quite a few adults who were upset with this particular product. Like, no joke, there were folks protesting the creamy green-filled Twinkies. There was this Democratic senator named Tom Harkin who went in on the advertising of these sugary treats being pushed on to kids using the influence of cartoon characters, and he called out my man Shrek. Take a look at this.
So let's take a look at some of the examples of what's happening to our kids. Many, as I said, advertisements for junk food snacks use characters popular with children. Here's one right here. They range from Spider-Man to SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's true, but right now you're showing us Shrek. He's neither SpongeBob or Spider-Man. He's Shrek, and that's a real ad, believe it or not. It says, "Hey, where's the ogre filling?" The ogre filling? Anybody want to get filled up by an ogre? That just sounds unpleasant.
They admire these characters. Quite frankly, when I saw Shrek 1 and Shrek 2, I saw these movies, I kind of liked Shrek. He became a lovable, nice guy that wanted to do good.
Now, this man is in his 60s probably at this point, the time of this video, and it sounds like, he went to see the Shrek movies all by himself. That's a sad man. But yeah, you know what? Shrek is a lovable guy. You ain't wrong about that.
Now, what do we see? Here's Shrek advertising Twinkies. Green Twinkies with a green filling in them.
Yeah, it's green because it's on brand, my guy. Shrek is green. What did you expect this collab to yield? I'd rather it be green, creamy filling than to have the spongy cake be green. If a green cream inside a regular Twinkie looks nasty, imagine one that was green on the outside. I think that's called mold.
Now, Shrek has a powerful appeal to kids' minds. Kids see Shrek and they like Shrek. They saw the movie. And Shrek, why, he likes Twinkies, so Twinkies must be okay to eat.
I ain't ever seen that man eat a Twinkie. He likes slugs and bugs. Are you sure you watched the damn movie, my guy?
Now, Shrek now becomes a bad guy. A bad guy. Trying to get our kids to eat unhealthy food. Shame. Shame on the advertisers taking a likable, lovable character when he was first introduced to kids in the movies and in other things, and now using Shrek to poison our kids. And I use the word poison because that's what this food does. poisons our kids.
Come on, Shrek isn't the bad guy here. It's DreamWorks. They're the bad guys. Come on, DreamWorks is just collecting a paycheck by whoring out the likeness of Shrek. It's all about money, baby. Like if I did an ad for Ray Shadow Legends and how you can play the game for free now on your mobile device. Does that make me a bad guy for shoving that game down the throats of my viewers? Maybe. But hey, I'm collecting a major check for it, and that's just what it's all about. Money!
Then, what you can do when you see this ad, you can visit Twinkies.com. I'll show that a little bit later in my presentation.
This man went from insulting and bashing the partnership between Shrek and Twinkies to low-key promoting it. Which side are you on, fam? Like, seriously. Anyways, I wanted to try, the damn ogre green filled Twinkie, and I found someone on eBay who was selling one. It didn't come in a box, though, but it was advertised as a vintage Shrek Twinkie from the early 2000s, y'all. Let me get the Twinkie. I was really kind of, skeptical because, there's no way to tell if this is the actual, Shrek Twinkie from years ago, because they were like individually wrapped, but they claim that it was. I guess I won't know until I take a bite into it to see, the green ogre guacamole filling. Honestly, this might just be a regular Twinkie that I paid more than $3.99 for. Honestly, I don't know if I really want to take a bite out of a decades-old Twinkie, even though, they don't spoil. I don't think it's safe to take a bite out of a decades-old Twinkie. But what I'll do is I'll crack it open for y'all and see what we're working with inside of this thing. Oh my goodness. It's white on the inside, guys. I got freaking scammed. You know how much I paid for this thing here? Part of me kind of knew it was probably fake. I had to try it. I'll get my money back. It's no big deal. Anyway, on to the next disgusting food item with the limited edition Shrek 2 toaster strudel. Now, this one went heavy. And I mean heavy with the ogre branding, giving us ogre icing, ogre cherry, which oddly enough is red and not green. I would have loved some green jelly. Don't you think that would be more appropriate? Like that neon green frosting looks like green Elmer's glue, and it actually tasted like it back in the day. Now, the combination and taste profiles of green icing and cherry is exactly what you'd expect. Now, this was such a terrible idea. I can't believe, they paired my man Shrek with a damn breakfast food that wasn't waffles. It's ridiculous. There's no waffles, man. It is weird. Why do I need the waffles? Well, that was the most obvious food pairing because, donkey. Since we're talking about waffles, I should probably hold my stupid donkey. So anyways, let's talk about this. It was so weird, back then because, almost every single promotional food item they came out with, promotion for the Shrek movies, had something to do with the color green. Even the Pop Secret popcorn had a green tinge to it. Now, this terrible looking popcorn was unnatural and left you with a bad taste in your mouth, kind of like, the second Shrek movie did for some fans. Only in this case, it was quite literal. There was even a petition created to bring back the Shrek popcorn. It didn't really shake the world or set the world on fire, as only 25 people out of a proposed 50 signed the change.org petition. I don't know why they thought 50 would have been enough to bring it back. Pop Secret ain't looking at a damn 50 signaturized petition and thinking, you know what? Let's bring back this shitty popcorn. This obviously isn't gonna go anywhere, this petition, but one person commented this. I thought it was really funny. They said, "Oh, I remember coming home from school just waiting to dig into a wonderful buttery bag of Shrek popcorn, smelling the sweet aroma as I walked through the door. For some time, I lived off this product. It was very sad to see an amazing thing like this be taken off the shelves. If it wasn't for these, I wouldn't be here today to share my experience. I very much encourage you to sign this." You wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for popcorn? Are you serious? Green popcorn? You lived off this green popcorn? If that's at all true, then I encourage you to seek a doctor because you might have high blood pressure from all that green ogre buttery goodness, my dude. Now, one of the worst and most egregious were probably committed by Betty Crocker for the Shrek 2 movie, where they hid Shrek figurines inside of boxes of fruit roll-ups and Gushers. It was essentially like a green Shrek Happy Meal with 4 collectibles. What I hated though about this is that it was a surprise in every single box, but which means you could end up with getting like 3 Shreks or 5 donkeys and maybe never find a Puss in Boots inside a box. You might never find that. It sucks. Speaking of the product anyways, I hated Gushers. It was Fruitomic Punch flavor for the Shrek Gushers collab. I'll tell you right now, it's probably the closest closest you'd come to knowing how Shrek's armpit sweat probably tastes like. And if you ever wondered what it tastes like, Shrek's armpit sweat, you're nasty. The fruit roll-ups, though, they were pretty solid. It looked and tasted like what Shrek's skin probably tastes like. And again, if you were ever wondering what Shrek's skin tastes like, you're nasty or you're sick. But you know, I'll tell you right now, that just means you might be a huge ass Shrek fan. Like me, look at what I own. I own this. A dude in Russia made this for me. There's so many other Shrek food products out there, and I'm actually tracking them down to get my hands on them so I can do a taste test. You know, like there's these kid cuisine Shrek meals that just look terrible, and there's also these like Shrek cereals that also look terrible. Nothing about it is appetizing or appealing. There is not a single Shrek food item that you would want to eat. Why are we eating Shrek? Why do we want to know what Shrek would taste like? You know what? I'm willing though. I'm willing to sacrifice my health to bring you answers to whether any of this was actually a good idea, these food products, or if it was all just a marketing ploy for the movie to capitalize on the success of the Shrek franchise, which it definitely was. I'll tell you right now, spoiler alert, definitely was, just to capitalize on the popularity of Shrek back in the day. All of these items are disgusting though. I can say that without trying each and every one of them from my recollection of what I remember, what my mouth went through and my stomach went through and my butt on the way out. These things really shouldn't be consumed anymore, I don't think. I mean, who the hell would actively seek out these products to consume just because they're huge fans of the intellectual property? I'll tell y'all right now, that's nuts, man. That's nuts. It's really nuts, man. Consuming these products like that. Y'all crazy, man. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go watch some reruns of Dragon Ball Super while enjoying my favorite beverage. Yeah, this is my favorite beverage right here. Don't judge me. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and yes, I consume everything Dragon Ball related. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching this video. I'm very serious about that. If you actually do want me to seek out some of these Shrek items and put them to the task, and by task I mean consuming them, eating them with my mouth, then let me know in the comment section down below. I am willing to seek them out. I will go high and low to find them. When I say high and low, I mean I'm gonna go on eBay and bid high and low to get these items. Hopefully I stay low within threshold, and hopefully I don't get ripped off like I did with the damn Twinkie here. Like this Twinkie, I got ripped off. They could have at least infused it with some green ooze or something. But you know, the thing is, this is illegal. You should not be selling Shrek flavored Twinkies. And I shouldn't even be buying them. Honestly, it could be green. You wouldn't know because I'm using a green screen, but it's not actually green. It's white. Yes, let me know in the comment section down below if you all want me to actually seek out these products because I'm willing to do it. I love Shrek way too much to not do it. I have some other Shrek related videos planned as well. Hopefully you all like this though. And if you did, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Shout out to all of our members here. Y'all are the one that fund these weird off the beaten path videos that I tend to make. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, well, I'll see you right here and I'll see you over there when the next video comes out. Yeah, man, goodbye. Weird, man. Man, you talking about some food, man. Got the damn donkey mask. Why the hell do you have that, man? Like, whoa, what the hell is this, man? Why do I even own this? I have no clue, man. I'm weird. Just like all this food I was just talking about. I'm gonna go. I'll shut up now. Bye.